Hi and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a fiscal year label on your data. So if you have a data like a date and you wanted to put the fiscal year of that date, then you can use this. So I created a function using the Power Query that you can use based on your start of fiscal year. So I will show you how I did it. So we're going to need a blank query here. So let's go straight to the data tab and then get data from other sources, blank query. And in here, we're gonna go to the view tab and use the advanced editor. And then let's remove this first. And because this is a function, we're gonna need two variables. So the first one is the date, the given date that you have, and the type will be as date. And also the second one is the start of fiscal year, start of FY as date as well. So that's it. But the final output will be as any because we're gonna retain just the year. And then we're gonna use the goto function like this. And then here we're gonna write the let and we're gonna put it in the fiscal year. So fiscal year. And we're gonna use if statement. So if we're gonna check here the month first. So if date.month of the date is greater than the start of fiscal year, so date.month, start of FY. So that's the first condition. We have two conditions, by the way. So that's the first condition. So the other condition will be joined by the or that is not the case. Try the second one, or the month of the date, the date.month date is equal to the start of fiscal year. So date.month date that is equal to the month of the start of fiscal year. But in here, the second condition will be joined by the end function because you also need to check the day. So and the day or date.day of the date is greater than or equal to the start of fiscal year. So if our given data is having this kind of condition, these two condition, the month is greater than the start, or if it's equal but the day is greater than or equal, then output will be the date.year of the date, so the year of whatever is the date. Else, if that is false, then we're gonna have the date again, the year of the date, minus 1 year, or the previous year. So we're gonna use else, we're gonna use here Date.AddYears of the date so that we can use the previous one. We can deduct 1 year on this. So Date.AddYears, and then we're gonna use the date and then minus 1 to get the previous year. So that's it. But in here, it will return an output of a date itself with day, month, and year. But we only need a year, so we're gonna wrap it with Date.Year. And that's it. Now we're gonna display it in fiscal year. And then done. So that's it. That's the function. First, let's rename it. Function for get fiscal year label. Okay, let's make a connection. Go to the home tab, close and load. Okay, connection only. So let's try it with our example. We have dates here from 2019 up to 2023. So I have dates with or which represents each month. So let's load this. Data tab from table range. Let's call it as our data. Okay, data. And then change the type. We only need a date here. Remove the time. Okay. Now let's invoke the function add column, invoke custom function. And then here, choose the query that we've created, the function that we've created. And then this is the date, the given date. And then let's say the start of fiscal year is July 12, 2021. And then okay. So that's it. It's going to be the fiscal year. Let's check it in our spreadsheet. Go to the home tab, close and load to. And then let's use our existing worksheet. Okay. So in here, Let me put the start that we have. That's July 12, 2021, so that for our reference in checking, let's format it into this kind of date. Okay, let's start this up to this part, June 10. Then again, started July 12, 2019, fiscal year of 2019. Okay, next one is it ended July 6, 2019. Then August 2020, that's gonna be 2020 period. After this part, because July 11 is the day before the July 12, that's for 2020. Then started again with 2021. Okay, again, July 12, 2022 onwards. Okay, let's check it. June 3, again, it started several days after July 12, that's July 26, that's going to be 2023. And that's it, that's working. I'm pretty sure I'm done. If you like this video, you can subscribe in my channel, click the subscribe button, and see you next time, and thanks.